Hello, Mr. Adib. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
guess
is
it's live
fine.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, we are live.
Oh, Mr. Adib, can you hear me? Can you say hi if you can
Yes,
hear me,
Mr.
please?
Solomon, we can start. Hello, hi.
Oh, that'll be fine. So, Sasi will start the program while we wait for the other people to join, because Mr. Baz have been on and off. Like the network is not stable.
And actually, he's muting it because we didn't start it yet, no?
Oh, okay.
So now we have started it.
Yeah.
Yes. Daniel Oshada Solomon from Nigeria.
Hello. So you're, should we call you
Yeah.
Solomon?
Yeah, Solomon will be fine. Solomon will be fine.
Yeah. Mr.
Nice
Solomon.
name,
Yeah.
brother.
Yes, sure.
I think Solomon will be a lot easier for you to pronounce than Oshada and the rest.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, that would be great. And we have Mr. Adib on the screen and Mr. Baz. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Yes, you did.
Okay, thank you. So you're welcome to Let Your Mind Blow Some series. Today we'll be discussing on the topic global representations of known metal like hardcore bands from India. So I hope you are ready. Hello,
Yeah.
Yes.
are we ready?
Yeah, we are ready. Sorry, I didn't hear you well. Can you go again?
Okay, actually you are welcome to Let Your Mind Blow Some series.
What?
Today we'll be discussing on the topic global representation of known metal like hardcore metal bands from India.
Yes, you are correct.
Okay, so I hope you are ready for that. I have series of questions for you.
Yes.
Yeah. We're in.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be great. And I think I will start with Mr. Adil first.
Hmm.
Are you with me?
Yes, I am. Go ahead.
Okay, can you tell us your thought on global representation of nu metal band in India?
Okay, so the thing which we are doing is like it has its roots somewhere else, like not in India, because in India the music scene is quite different. So over
Okay.
here, classical roots are there. So you won't, but still, like we love this genre because it relates with us somehow since childhood, because we have a strong connection to it. To be honest, with all the subgenres of heavy metal, but right now at present I would say that I have always loved this new metal genre because it had everything you wanted, and there are quite a lot of new metal bands in India, like past, now, like for example there are many bands like Bhanak Moth, then Reverse Polarity, and Hinder of
Yeah.
Violence,
Joint family.
Joint Family. So there
Yeah.
were
There were
like the
lots of them.
pioneers. They were awesome. Like, and
I have a
if
lot of
even if
them
you
now.
follow this genre, I'm sure you're gonna love it.
I can't wait to start following it up. I mean, from the explanations, I'm loving it already.
Sorry, you got paused, Solomon. Hello, am I there? Nitu,
Network issue.
can we?
Yeah.
Network issue.
I can hear you.
I guess the
Yeah. I
host
can hear you.
the host is having some network issue.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you can explain your part. You can keep explaining your part.
Okay. But he's paused. Like,
Shak, you can continue, man.
okay.
Solomon, are you on
So
the
that's
screen?
I'm on the screen, but they are not.
Solomon. You can hear me, right?
Uh,
Solomon.
I think there is a network issue. You can explain your part. Don't worry.
he's here, I guess.
Yeah. So
I think
basically, I
they are
have to
having a
tell you
network
that,
issue.
like,
I'm on the.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah,
It's all
yeah.
right. I'll handle the part where you miss it. All right.
Hmm.
But they are back anyway. They are back. Hello, Mr. Adib.
Yes.
Like the network is bad today. Thing has been on and off there. But can you hear me now?
We can hear you. We can hear you. Repeat your question.
Yes.
Okay. We were talking about, you were sharing your ideas on a new method concept of music before the network issues came up. And I think Mr. Bass can continue from that, but you already your view. Hello, Mr.
Hmm.
Bass.
Oh, he is Nitu Sakya. He is the
yeah,
bassist,
He's the
and you're
bass
yeah,
player
pronouncing him as
of our
Bas.
band.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He plays the bass.
Okay. Need to say, yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
wow.
yeah,
Need to
yeah.
say, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can call me Nitu. Yeah,
Hmm.
I just bear with me anyway. I hope I'm not.
sure, sure, sure. No problem, no problem, no
I hope
problem.
my pronunciation is not too bad.
Yeah, no, no, it's okay, man. Yeah, we can understand you.
So, Mr. Need to say, yeah.
Yeah,
Can you share with us your thought on the new method music
yeah.
in India?
Actually, in India, yeah. Early in 2005 or 2006, there were some like good bands. They named Joint Family by Anakmot, as Mr. Shah mentioned. So in 2005-6, there was a new metal scene is there, but unfortunately later the new metal scene is like what to say, like they are vanished somehow, and just we are trying that like the new metal scene have to be back, has to be back. So we're trying this, and there are a few more bands like I like to mention E4 Dice. They are very good new metal band. So let's see. Like we hope for the best.
Okay. Of alternative metal, flawed listener with its raw intensity and theatrical tonalities. Its heavily psychopathic sound, built on layered guitar riffs, paved the way for a new generation of heavy metal. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, so you are right. As we have this, like, new metal is a subgenre of alternative metal. It's true, but actually, to understand that, you need to go back, like when the bands called Limp Bizkit, Korn, they were formed, who did a hell of a rampage at Woodstock 1999. Uh, so from then it started, this new metal craze, and after that, Slipknot got it to another level, like that all the bands are doing. So basically, yeah, it's true. Like the guitar riffs are really very heavy, and the lyrics are quite cool, and it goes in a very fast. You say we also have a rap, like people also like the vocalists they rap in between. So yeah, it's tough, it's challenging. That's what makes it really cool.
Hello. Mr. Nituseka, do you agree with that?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, 100%. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. And you can find like in new metal, you can find aggression, you can find anger, everything. You can like in through new metal, we can express yourself, and the
It's a
guitar riffs
perfect
are good and
counterculture.
Yeah,
It's a perfect counterculture.
Hello.
in a good way, actually, in a good way.
Inevitably, yes, of course.
Yeah, yeah,
You have to end it that way, in a good way.
yeah.
Yeah, we want to talk about the lyrics. Music is a means of passing message across to people. So when you want to enjoy music, sometimes you pay attention to the lyrics. So
Yes,
considering,
correct.
are you with me? Hello.
Yes, yes. Keep on going.
Yeah. Now considering the lyrics, the lyrics concept of a new mental music, that the songs are often associated with anger, nihilism, and rejection. Can ask pain, trauma, suffering, bullying, personal alienation, betrayals, and emotional issues. The lyrics tends to direct emphasizing the importance of brutal honesty. Do you agree with me? Or what is your take on that?
See, I won't say the lyrics are. It's mentioned like it's brutal honesty, which is true. Like everything in the like in the lyrics, not only about new metal. Like you go if you listen or if you follow any metal like subgenres, whether it is new metal, whether it is death metal, power metal, anything like. So all the lyrics we it's hard for people to understand. I agree, because there are screams, there's anger, there's like it comes from the core. But if you really go through the lyrics, you'll find like operations by the government, then something which you are like operation by the society, like when you like suppose your belief, your view on something, like the society is totally against it. Like they'll say that you should do this, you should do that. But even you have your own brain, you should think about your own self, and not to just be a puppet and follow whatever your elders or anybody like the powerful people they say you to do.
Okay, so that means beyond
And
what
to
mentioned.
be honest, most of our lyrics is now the lyrics which we write are most on the uh, like feeling connecting thing, like I don't believe in this, and I'm not
Okay.
doing anything bad about it, but still I have my right to express my own view. Now
Yeah,
people
that's
shouldn't
right.
judge, I shouldn't judge anybody else. We all have our
Yes,
individual life, and it's really very beautiful, and we should do what we love it.
that is great. That is great. That's great. So that means beyond just angers and emotional trauma and brutality, the new method concept of music pass all that information across to the society.
Yep, exactly, exactly.
Okay.
Yes, because like when we were in school,
Oh,
if a big guy comes and bullies you, that is not cool, because it's not fair also. Like he's bullying you just because he is bigger than you and you're just smaller than him. So
yeah.
we go something with that also, like no, like you don't, people like stand up for your own rights, stand up for yourself. That's what we always want our listeners to understand, that you stand up to you, you listen to yourself, and you do what you think you are right, of course
Oh,
legally.
that is good. That is great. I think I can't wait to introduce it to Nigeria concept of music. Mr. Sakia,
Yeah,
hello. Can we hear from you? Your
sorry.
thoughts on that? Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Our lyrics is like on the contemporary subjects, like as Sharp mentioned, that like we can express our thoughts through our music in an aggressive manner, because like it shows the aggression, the depression, anything through new metal. Like we can express ourselves better through music.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're angry, you just cannot go outside and hit a person. But through music, we can show our aggression on
You
stage,
can
and we
express
can,
yourself.
yeah, yeah,
So you're not just passing information on anger, but you are expressing the pains, the inner pains in you
yeah,
through music.
yeah, yeah, through music.
That is great. Okay. Um, See why most bands in this genre sing about pains and agony. Certain bands use positive lyrics to create a sense of hope in their music. Why the themes and imagery used in the lyrics of these genres are often not pleasant. It is used to convey a connection, a sense of connections, and a need to overcome our shared hardship. Your thought on that? I think it's similar to just what you said, but then I would like you to emphasize more that beyond the level of anger, what kind of message of hope do you pass across to the listeners through music?
See, in this question, I guess, yeah, as you said, I have already answered that. Now, if I give you my day-to-day, my day activity, like I personally, I work in an government office, and I get frustrated sometimes because of the people and the mentality I deal. Every day I deal with people. Every day I deal with minimum 10 people who has a different mindset, who thinks differently, who is greedy, who is always a needy. So when I think about that and like all this society judgment, etc., whatever, so I unleash it through my performance. When I'm on stage, I unleash all my frustration, I unleash all my anger, and that's the same thing we see in the crowd. Like even they have some frustrations in their life, even they are fighting with the demon inside them, right? So that's how we deal with our inner demon. Like we fight it. We are not afraid of it.
Yeah,
We just face it.
yes. Oh, that is great. That is great. A number of, I think, Mr. Saka, do you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, like as I mentioned earlier, I totally agree with this. I totally agree with Mr. Shah about the like fighting the inner demons. That's all. Like you have to you know, you have to fight your inner demons in a way that like we like to send a message out there, people, that don't get depressed by some things like that that impact you internally. So that's it. Like as I mentioned earlier, that through music we can like show the exact feeling of our like mentality. Because like what to say, things are not
Okay.
like that we sing right now. So through music, we're trying to show them the actual picture of the society, the actual picture of the mentality of the how people are like behaving these days with each other.
Okay. Oh, that is great. That is great. That is great. So a number of emerging metal bands incorporate progressive elements in their song structures as well. The success of nu metal has caused many other bands to evolve their sound. Your thought on that?
Yeah, actually, like if that's what
Hello.
I mentioned earlier, like during 1989, so that was when nu metal got its like world recognition. So there were a lot of bands like who came up with really cool stuffs which nobody else did before. Like for example, Korn, they had a special guitar effect. So it was really very catchy and all because before that there was a thrash metal band called Panthera who used to kill the people with their dime bag. Used to like play that. What do you say, Nitu? That tremolo effect, right? That lead solo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So like that, people are everybody is contributing something or the other. Different effects, different sounds, then different samples. They even mix some samples with the guitars, which sounds really very alienating and very futuristic. So in that way, it's cool.
Okay. Mr.
Yeah,
Sakia.
many older bands have evolved to the with the new age bands. We can mention like Metallica. They changed their sound. And so they evolved their sound. There used to be s- different. They sound different in earlier stage. But as soon as the new metal scene is evolved and the older bands are evolving together with the sound. And as Shark mentioned that after Slipknot and Korn, the whole music scene has been changed. The rap became a part of the metal, but earlier it wasn't there. So in Korn, like as he mentioned that the guitar riffs and the tremolo picking and also that everyone not only new metal but every subgenres helping each other in a in some other ways.
That's great. I want to talk about the Death on the Horizon songs. Hello.
Mm,
There are
for
things
that,
that
That
there are
part,
things that
that part will be answered by Shark only because I have I'm
so,
not into the lyrics part. Yeah, that will have answered by the
so
Shark.
for that, I'll go back to my school days during 2004-5 when I got this craze to be a vocalist and a different kind of a vocalist. So, so basically, the same thing which I told you. Like, even I was bullied once by a senior. So I wrote a song on that. Then after that, um when I'm fed up with the government policies. I'm fed up with the peace. I'm fed up on etc. etc. So we write songs on that. So we have a upcoming song called Politrix, which we have dedicated to all the corrupt politicians in the world. So this song is dedicated to them. And Nitu, yes, I think he's a bit shy because recently he only got a title for one song, which has some supernatural related things, and we named it as The Terrifying Bark.
okay.
So
Hello.
our lyrics mainly concentrates on the day-to-day things, I guess, because if you are angry at something, you write it down. You write it down, make it a song, and let the others listen. Because there might
Yeah.
be a lot of
Sorry.
people who are facing the same thing. There might
Yeah.
be a kid somewhere who's getting bullied. There might be a girl somewhere who's getting teased, who's getting bad vibes. There are people fighting war, people corrupted on power, money, etc., etc.
Yeah, our music is the only
Hello.
thing that we can contact with people actually. We can connect with the
Um,
people.
sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yes,
can
I
hear
can
you.
hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Adib. Sorry, my question is coming directly to you. Like
Hmm.
2, 3 times now, you've mentioned about your experience in secondary school days, and I'm beginning to think your experience in secondary school days have really inspired you into music. And
Thank you so much.
I, you did get that?
I guess you said that
Hello.
this song is gonna inspire the youth, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, like your experience in school. So can I conclude that your experience in school is one of the major source of inspirations in your musical career?
Yes, to be honest, because I,
Hello.
from my entire childhood, we studied in a boys' school. It wasn't a Kuwait school. It was full boys for around 10, 11 years. So life
Wow.
was very challenging, and I got to learn things in a very hard way in an early stage.
So that have really made you who you are. We thank God that it didn't make you learn bad thing. Mr. Sakia,
Yeah, Mr. Solomon.
Yeah. So how was your experience at the early stage? Was it like Mr. Adib's own too? Was your experience? I mean, is your experience at the
Uh,
early stage?
Luckily, I didn't have to face any bully in my school days. But yeah,
Oh, yeah. No.
I've seen certain things with my other friends are going through. So as I mentioned that I didn't do much into the lyrics, but just I share my thoughts with the other band members, especially with Shah. Like if uh, we can put this into our next song, this subject or this one or this that. So yeah, we help each other like this only. We share what
No,
our
we
thoughts. We
have
share.
that in our song called Snot. Because see,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not only about bullying, it's about everything. Like you present a
Yeah.
project and your project was rejected before you submitted the project. People they judge you on your looks, on your color
So,
from a very early age. So these things shouldn't happen.
yeah. So the pain of rejection. I understand.
yeah, yeah.
Everything in life, like you're in I don't know about there, like outside other countries, but in India we face a problem from our own parents. They underestimate us. Exactly.
Man,
Yeah, that's
I
a
think it's
bitter
more
truth actually.
it's
They
more of
love
a
us so
global issue.
much. They love us so much that they get scared to scared that we do something else.
Yeah, parent can be sometimes emotional, and that would deprive us some.
Okay, I guess you're.
I think that's the actually.
All right, we can continue with our next question. That is, let us know your prep for Tezpur Extreme Hours.
Yeah, we are very excited and we have started our preparation for Tezpur Extreme Metal Hours. And we really like to thank this Coastal for, I guess he and his team are doing a really great job. Because when, as I remember, I guess I went to Tezpur long back into, I guess, when was it? I forgot, 2013 or 12, I don't remember. They had their annual fest called etc.
Hello.
So after that, as I heard that Tezpur didn't had any metal gig like that. So I guess it's gonna be big, and we have really some cool merchandise for our fans out there. And also we are coming up with uh, full high energy, intense music.
Yeah, sorry, my network was bad somehow. But I'm back.
Yeah, it's
It's
okay.
okay.
I'd like to mention that our Mitul is joining back our band for the Tezpur show. So we are really excited. So we are looking forward to this. And like the Tezpur show, there are few places in Assam like the metal scene is happening. So one is Borpeta and one is Guwahati, and we are really excited about the Tezpur one. So this will be the
The
first
peaceful
metal
one.
show in
So this
Tezpur.
is the first mention.
Okay. Are you with me?
I guess the next question is gonna be
I guess the
interesting.
next question is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. There is a popular
Onkel
say
Menos.
that hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I said there is this popular say that anything man can do, woman can do better. Do you agree with me?
Yes, of course.
Sorry.
Yes, of course.
Woman can do better. I guess that's a wrong
Sorry.
statement. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Yeah. So
women
now I
are
want to talk
better.
about,
Like it. Yeah, women are better.
not in all cases anyway. So I want to talk about women in metal. their level of performance, I mean, the commitment, are they really doing better than the men in it? Or if you are to grade them, or to be your mark for them?
Okay, see,
Okay,
it's
see,
true, like
it's true,
the
like
population
the
is really
population
less.
is less,
Okay, but it
okay,
isn't
but
dead.
it
It
isn't
isn't dead. There it is. There is.
there it is.
Recently, if you follow
Recently,
the
if you
band called
follow the
Enemy,
band called
their
Arcade,
new
the
vocalist called
vocalist
Elisa
called
White.
Elisa
So she is a
White.
great
So she was
performer. Even Nita, the guitarist, they have compiled and they came up with a song called "The Wolf You Feed." So you should really check out the song "The Wolf You Feed" on YouTube, and your view will change. Trust me, because there are girls, they are kicking asses.
Yeah, there are lots of girls
Maybe
actually.
not in
There are,
India, but in Europe, in
yeah,
other parts of the country. Ginger, the band called Ginger from
yeah,
Ukraine.
yeah, Tatiana, yeah.
She
She's
is a
superb. She's superb.
great performer, a great inspiration, and I would say that yeah, women's if they come down to kick your ass, they're gonna kick it ass very badly.
Yeah,
So never underestimate them.
That's right.
I cannot hear
I
you.
can't hear you.
See,
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah, now I can.
can you hear me?
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
I think Metasaki will still encourage me, or he will still advise me never to underestimate women.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
Like,
truth.
that's
That
true.
you have to.
That's
Come on, be a man.
true.
That is fine. I've learned you two today. I will not underestimate any woman in my life again.
No,
yeah,
I'm
me
sure you
too.
don't.
Maybe you don't.
Okay, you know, I mean, you have fans out there that count on you and enjoy your kind of music, and with all as in with high level of expectations always. So, can you tell us what is brewing next for your listener?
What's brewing
What's
is like we are
brewing is
working
like
on
we are
our
working
upcoming
on our
album, which we are planning to
which
release
we are
on
planning to
January.
release on January.
And
In January.
And
yes, on January we are planning to release. The work has started. Did you say something?
Yeah, your voice is not
yeah, your
coming.
voice is not coming.
But can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
January, right? I can't wait to be in India then. Ah, hello.
Can you were asking something? Like, can you repeat it?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
This network is
yeah.
doing its own thing.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, don't worry. You can speak on, please.
Okay. Your thoughts on the experiences till date from recording
Okay.
your first album.
Some experiences.
As I said, like our music has evolved, our music
As
has
I say,
changed with time. So
as
are
a
we,
music.
because even our thoughts, our our way of thinking, our way of like approaching to our life, everything has changed gradually. So every year it changes. So today, but the main concept is there. We always go for the thing which like people they are scared to say. Like any, it might be any incident. If there is something wrong going on in a political issue, people are scared to speak up. People are scared to protest. So we are there. We want to say that like don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Like because at the end, if you are legally correct, nobody's gonna harm you. And sometimes when we started to write on this song called Bach, me and Nitu, So our thoughts were coming like when we were writing the things. Yeah, when we were a child, like our parents used to tell us like don't go out at night, like something bad's gonna happen to you, etc. So all those superstitious beliefs we have it. Then in this not song, we are like telling them it's for that person who's that irritating person or that irritating feeling which comes and affects you in other ways. So we just say, stay there, don't disturb me. I guess our host is offline.
We'll continue the conversation, however. Neetu, Sakya, Da, can you explain your part on your thoughts on the experiences till date from recording
Yeah,
your first
actually,
album?
yeah, like I like to mention from the earlier. Actually, I've been playing in a different band. We used to be a competitor, actually, Dot and my other band. And like Shark went for studies and some work, and he came back. He called me like 2 3 years back that Ritu, I would like to like welcome you as a bassist in Dot. Uh, like like he asked me to, do you want to play? And I just like replied him instantly that why not? So from then we are like making music. Like we share our thoughts as I mentioned earlier. And from recording our first album, so we are still working on it. Yeah, so 4 5 songs already. Two more songs are on the pipeline. So hopefully, if things are going accordingly, so we'll release it soon, earlier next year.
Great, great. Your thoughts are really great, and we are towards the end of our today's conversation with the last question being the disruption and metal scene. Your take on the same, because disruption is like an uncertain event that happens in our life, and it's a down toll on everyone, right? Hence, your take on the same disruption and metal scene.
Disruptions, see, if something bad has happened, something unwanted, some by the act of some supreme power, something which is not in your hand, you should just let it go. You shouldn't hold on to things. Like if something has happened, it has happened for a reason, and you should always accept it and move on, and shouldn't hold any grudges to any of things, because life is beautiful, life is one, and this is it.
Completely agree with what you said.
Yep.
Neetu Sakeda, can you tell us your part?
Yeah, like disruption and metal scene. Yeah, like some people's still like saying that the metal scene is like has some impact on the some in bad manners. Some believe that in bad manners, metal has impacts some generations or what. But I don't agree with that. So metal scene has its own values. Yeah, the metal fans like can relate it to it and disruptions. What to say? Like there will be some disruptions. Yes, yeah, as Shark mentioned, as the supernatural powers and all these things. But yeah, metal scene is like yeah, is still going on, and hopefully it will got bigger.
Yeah, as Albert Einstein said, it's a music for gods.
Yeah. And if such a genius would quote the metal in such higher regards, why shouldn't we recognize the fact that the representation of metal scene around the globe is, I think, underrepresented or very underrated? But the genres of metals that exist in today's day and time, the progressive metal bands, the nu metal bands, the hardcore metal bands, our very, very favorite Linkin Park is a nu metal band, and
Yeah,
we know what happened to the vocalist. And if we are not vocal about our opinions, no one would have thought like he would have committed such a like an extreme act to himself, whereas he was a
But
source of
I guess,
inspiration for
sorry to
many.
interrupt, but I guess like we shouldn't go in that story because that is something his personal life. Like Chester, whatever happened
Hmm.
to him, that was his personal life that we cannot comment or we cannot even discuss about it. That was with him and it went away with him. But what I feel
Hmm.
is like heavy metal, obviously, as we know, that it is not considered as a genre, it is considered as a religion. Because back
Hmm.
in Rock in Rio, I guess there were 1.3 million people in that gathering. Iron Maiden had to flew on a helicopter to the stage to perform. Iron Maiden, AC/DC, and all. So in Brazil, even Brazil got its freedom through heavy metal music. Sepultura, they were the ones who like created a movement in Brazil, and they said no to dictatorship. So that was done by Sepultura, like the new metal band, the Brazilian metal band from Brazil.
Hmm. Great, great. We just want to emphasize the fact metal is getting its recognition, its own recognition in various
Yes.
nook and corners of the globe, and we wish the Northeast metal scene to grow each and every day. Each and every budding musician is getting their inspiration from the existing bands, and we wish everyone would join us in this journey to make the metal scene like. To have a glorious metal scene in
Yeah, right.
Northeast, and we have a lot of like potential in Northeast to grow each and every day and to reach out to people where they like the metal music, but they might not know what the genre is. For example, there is glam rock bands existing in today's day and age where the glam rock part of the metal scene is quite vanishing from the scene. Hence, there are few bands available who are performing glam rock till today. Hence, it's like it's our own responsibility to take us and our thoughts and our values and opinions and visions and missions forward. We hope you had a great time with us. That on the Horizon is a special new metal band in the terms of existing the metal scene in India, and their representation in global paths and continents and countries around the world is extremely good. You can reach them at Spotify. You can reach them at every other social media platforms. You can hear their songs. Uh, their new uh, their new song is going to be on the social media platforms very soon. I think you'd like to promote your new song that is going to release very soon. Uh, in a few words.
Mm, I would say that our new upcoming album will consist of everything. We are just like there will be 7 to 8 songs we'll be putting, and it will be a combination of a lot of things like I guess we
Aggressive,
talked about two.
aggressive music.
Yes, extreme, of course. Like some parts will contain some extreme heavy riffs and all, and some good breakdowns, and with some good what to say, the thing which we did in
So people
Borpeta.
gonna laugh.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna let people bounce and mosh pit and like just take out his inner self, like the way he want to enjoy life.
Yeah, great. Neetu Sakya, can you say like a few advice, opinions or advice for our budding musicians, for our budding metal musicians?
Yeah, just listen to your heart and what is said. Like follow your music, follow everything. Like well, we are like a family, so we will help each other at any point. So like that's only like what to say. Like just do your things. Like just listen to your heart and make some good music, make original music. That's it.
Exactly.
Great, great to
Create
have you
what you
both.
feel like.
Yeah, create your heart's desires, express your
Yes.
opinions,
So
express your
don't think like people are gonna judge you. People won't, are not gonna like you for this. No, just create it and let others connect with you.
exactly. All right then. Thank you for joining us today. We are very pleased to have you both on today's podcast conversation. It was very fruitful, and we have a lot of listeners in the part of which our host belongs from Nigeria. He is not with us till the last moment of this podcast conversation, but he wishes you both to excel in your own fields, and both as corporate job personalities and musicians. I think we have greater responsibilities in life, and let's have fun when we can. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah,
Thank you,
pleasure was
Any
mine.
Radio. Thank you, Solomon. Take care. Love you, Nigeria. See you guys soon.
See you guys
Bye.
at the Tezpur Extreme Hours. Thank you.
Thank you. See
Take
you.
care. Good night. Sorry.
Good night.